Hi, fourth graders. This video is to remind you how to find the area and perimeter of a triangle, which is just a little bit different than finding it um, of a square or a rectangle. Okay, so perimeter stays the same. Remember, we talk about the perimeter is the measurement of the outside of the shape, right? So we're going to, just like we did for square and rectangle, we're going to think about perimeter being the measurement around the outside of the triangle. So when I look at this first triangle, right, I am going to start at see if I can get my tool here. I'm going to start at the point, and if I'm going to measure the distance around, I know my first side length is 12. So I'm going to do 12 plus my second side length is 4. I know 12 plus 4 is 16, plus my last side length is 10. 16 plus 10 is 26. So my perimeter is 26, and I can't forget my label, friends. These are being measured in feet. So 26 feet is my perimeter. Now my area. I learned that when I was finding the area of a four-sided shape, like a rectangle or a square, I did the base times the height. We're going to do the same exact thing for the triangle, but a triangle is half of a rectangle. And I want to show you what I mean by that, okay? So if you look at this, if I were to take, I'm going to use a different color. If I was going to take this and draw like this and like this. Ooh, it's not super great. Look at that, okay? You can see when we found the area of a rectangle, we did the base times the height, and that gave us the area of this whole entire thing, but we're just finding the area of the triangle, so we have to cut that in half. So it tells us the formula to find the area of a triangle is the same base. I'm going to use B times height. Okay, and then we have to divide by 2. We have to cut the number that we get in half because we can see here a triangle is half of that rectangle. So for this one, the base is 4 times the height. 10 times 4 is 40. Okay, but that's not my answer, friends, so please don't write 40. We now need to take 40 and divide it by 2. 40 divided by 2. Okay, I know 40 divided by 2 is 20. If you didn't know that, think about how you could solve that, right? Take 40, 2 groups, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, back and forth until you find out how many are in each group, and that would be 20. Now, when we measure area, remember we need to square it. So our area is 20 feet squared. The reason I have this second example on here, friends, is because it's just a little bit different, okay? When I am finding the perimeter of the shape, a lot of students would get confused about this number right here. That number is not going to help me with my perimeter, friends, okay? So when I think about the perimeter, again, I'm looking on the outside of the shape. So I have 7 plus 7, that's 14, plus 4 more is 18. So my perimeter is 18 feet. I did not use that 5, friends, because that 5 is not telling me a measurement of the outside or the perimeter of the triangle. So 18 feet. Okay, now the difference in this is actually my height. Okay, in this triangle, the height was already listed and labeled because of the type of triangle it is. Okay, in this one, this is my height. So my base, 4, times my height, 5, is 20. Then I still need to divide it in half. 20 divided by 2 is 10. So the area is 10 feet squared. Sorry, I went fast because I was running out of time. Good luck.